back, my friends, for another video here on the channel. Today, I got a Deathbringer guide for you guys from Destiny 2, the exotic rocket launcher. It is a freaking beast, my friends. I love this rocket launcher. It is so cool. It actually has a perk that's called Dark Deliverance. So it says fires remotely detonated projectiles that drop void orbs on enemies. Hold R2 to fire, release to detonate. So it fires this big void orb when you first fire it. And then when you release the fire button, R2 in this case, because I'm on PS4 or whatever it is on your platform of choice, it detonates into all these little smaller orbs that actually seek out your enemies. So it's really cool. It is absolutely insane. I love this gun. Now it is a pretty lengthy quest step, and there's some parts that you guys are gonna need some tips and tricks for. So we're gonna go through it bit by bit, step by step. If you guys enjoy and appreciate this video, make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe, guys, new. And without further ado, my friends, let's start this off right now. All right, so for the very first step, it's actually not going to be an exotic. It's going to be this quest called Memory of Saimoda, which you're going to get at the very end of completing the Shadowkeep campaign. It's going to make you do the Lunar Spelunker bounty. So pick up that bounty from Eris Morn and go ahead and do it. And you're going to have to loot 3 out of 4 of the lost sectors on the moon. So you're going to do this one right here at the kind of left side hand of the moon. You're going to do the one that's dead smack in the middle right here. And then you're going to do the one that's kind of more to the bottom right-ish of the moon. Now there's one actually at the very top in Sorrow's Harbor. That one you're going to be saving for last. Do not do that one yet. Do the other 3, and then we'll come back to the 4th one after. Alright, so after you've completed all 3 of those lost sectors, you can now cash in the bounty Lunar Spelunker, which is going to give you the firewall data fragment. So now you're going to be ready to go to that 4th lost sector in Sorrow's Harbor. So go ahead, make your way over there right now, and make your way to the very end of the lost sector. So once you're at the end of the lost sector, you're right to where the chest is. If you look to the right of the chest, there's this kind of like gold pipe right here. So you're gonna actually want to go through this golden pipe and make your way through to it to the very end. And right on the right side here, there's going to be a door. You're going to be able to open the door because now you have the data fragment, whatever it was called, firewall data fragment. That's what it's called. Now the door is actually going to open. I don't know what I'm doing here. Just ignore that part. Go through the door, and there's going to be this little machine here. You're going to walk up to it. You're going to process the firewall data, and now you're ready for the next step, which is to collect 20 pieces of a necklace, which you're going to need to get arc kills. So let's go over and do that now. Okay, so for the arc kills, it has to be specifically arc ability kills. So I thought maybe arc weapons would do the trick. It does not do the trick, unfortunately. It has to be actually arc ability kills. So put on an arc subclass, whatever you know, class you're using, whether it's the hunter, the warlock, or the titan. I'm using the hunter obviously here, and things like grenades or actual, you know, super kills and things like that. Anything that's classified as an ability kill that's arc based will get you pieces of a necklace fragment. The best place I found to do this is just Sorrow's Harbor anyways, because you can just farm the nightmares and things like that, and it's just honestly the easiest method. So go ahead and do that until you get all 20, and then head over to where Eris Morn usually is and go through the teleporter to the right of her to speak to her, where you would have talked to another character during the story. I'm not going to spoil it for those guys who may not have finished the story yet, but you know what teleporter I'm talking about if you've been far enough through the story so far. So once you make your way down the path, which is very linear to get to Eris Morn, there's going to be a chest to the left of her. Go ahead and open that chest. You're going to actually get a weapon to complete that first quest, and you're going to get the exotic quest, which this one is going to be the quest for the Deathbringer, which the next step is to explore the Circle of Bones. So let's head over there right now, show you guys exactly where to go. So to get to the Circle of Bones, you can actually track the mission, so it shows you exactly where to go, but just for the sake of consistency, I'm going to show you guys the exact path. I have sped it up obviously, but you're going to go through the where, you know, you first awoke in the Hive in Destiny 1, if you will, and that's going to be through Archer's Line. And again, there's a marker on the screen that you can follow if you track the mission. It's going to be right here. Once you start the mission, it's going to lead you up to this nightmare boss fight. Just follow the path. Again, it's gonna lead you straight to it. There's going to be a marker to follow. And once you've completed this little nightmare boss fight, you're going to get the next step of the quest. And then we're going to have to go visit Eris Morn in the sanctuary once again. She's going to give us the next step of the quest, which is going to be 3 different things you're going to have to do. You're going to have to get a festering bone, a ritualistic bone, and a bone collector's marrow acquired. Now, the bone collector's marrow is going to be the hardest one. We're going to save that one for last. We're going to start with the festering bone right here. All right, so for the festering bone, it's very simple. All you got to do is a public event in the Hellmouth. It doesn't have to be heroic or anything. I just ended up doing a heroic event. Yeah, so just do a public event in Hellmouth, wait for it to spawn. Once you finish it, you should have it pop up. Might take a second, as you guys seen. It took a second for me for it to pop up, but you'll have the festering bone, and you are ready for the next step, which is the ritualistic bone. So for the ritualistic bone, again, very easy. All you got to do is go through the lost sector that's in Sorrow's Harbor, and when you open up the chest, you're actually going to get the ritualistic bone out of the chest, as you guys see. Pops up right there. Boom. Super simple. Just go through the lost sector in Sorrow's Harbor once again, which was the 4th lost sector we did earlier in this quest line. So the bone collector is a little bit more tricky. He's basically a high value target that's going to appear in the Anchor of Light. I didn't even know that he had appeared, but it's supposed to stay at the bottom left corner above your super meter, if you will, that a bone collector has appeared or something like that. He ended up being right here, as you guys see on my screen. I finished him off and I got that last part of the quest. But again, all you got to do is basically explore and wander around the Anchor of Light until it says that he has appeared. And once he has appeared, just search for him. Again, only in the Anchor of Light. You guys see where I am exactly right now on the map. And once you kill him, that is going to be the 3rd and final step for that part. And now we're gonna have to kill a high conductor, which we're gonna have to go to the strike, the Shadowkeep strike. So let's head over there right now. So for this next step, you're gonna go through the Scarlet Keep strike as you would normally, and you're gonna get to this part where the circular platform makes its way up. It's gonna stop at one point. You're gonna have to kill a wizard, and then it's gonna get to a second point where it stops. You have to kill 2 wizards. One of them should be the high conductor. Some people said that it wasn't spawning, so if it wasn't spawning for you, basically what you're going to want to do is, as soon as the platform started going up for the very first time, you're going to jump off, and there's going to be a shrieker underneath you're going to want to kill. Some people said that helped them, but it should be one of these wizards when you get to the part with 2 wizards. If not, it might spawn in the actual boss fight itself. For me, this is where it spawns. Some people said it spawned in the actual boss fight itself when you get to the very top. So just keep an eye out for it, and it should be there. You kill the high conductor, and you'll have the next step ready to go. All right, so for this next step, it's going to say that you need discomfort recorded, pained cries recorded, and anguished screams recorded. So discomfort recorded is basically killing red barred enemies, so any kind of normal enemies, if you will. You can do whatever you want for that. Lost sectors, public events, just move back and forth in any space on the moon. Of course, on the moon gives you more progress, so keep all of this on the moon. Then for the pained cries recorded, it's going to be like those kind of mini bosses, if you will, those yellow barred that are not quite bosses. And then the anguished screams are going to be actual bosses. Now, for the pained cries and the anguished screams, what you're going to want to do is actually go to Sorrow's Harbor, and you can actually farm the nightmares. So whenever the ogres spawn, the ogres actually count as bosses, so that's going to go towards anguished screams recorded, and every time you kill one, it's 10%. So all you got to do is kill 10 of those, and you should be good to go. And then for the pained cry screams, the 3 like kind of smaller nightmares that spawn, those will add up towards the pained cries recorded, so you can get those 2 done at once. Honestly, I found the most grindy part the discomfort one, which honestly I didn't think of going in a lost sector, because lost sectors are filled with red bar enemies. I did it kind of like the stupid hard way, which was doing like public events and stuff like that, and just kind of farming random enemies that were just kind of wandering around. So definitely lost sectors for the red bar enemies, and then for pained and anguished, definitely go to Sorrow's Harbor and farm the nightmares there. So once you complete killing all the enemies you need to kill, you're going to see that the quest app is going to update once again, which is going to be almost for the final time. There's one main more step to do. You're going to see that there's a Symphony of Death in the Circle of the Damned mission that's going to appear. It's a 920 recommended level, which honestly, it's pretty brutal. I did it at 904 by myself. Died a few times, but I ended up doing it. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what to do, how to do it, and the best method to get through it alive. Okay, so make your way back to the Circle of Bones. Again, you can basically track this mission. You'll start the mission, follow it. It's going to kind of guide you a little bit up until this point. Once you get to this point, there's going to be 3 sections, and there's going to be no respawning. So if you die, you're going to wipe right back at the beginning of this section that you see me at right now. So thankfully, not the very beginning of the mission or anything, just the beginning of this section right here. So I showed you guys death just just for, I don't know why, just for sake of consistency. But at the very end of this room, there's going to be a wizard. You're going to want to kill it as fast as you can. I would definitely save your super if you can for the very final wizard. But once you kill that wizard, the door that you just see me look at right there, I'm going to end up turning back to it right in a second here. It's going to open up. You're going to go through this. Again, get to the very end of the room. There's going to be a second wizard. Go ahead and shred that wizard. Basically, same kind of thing. There's a bunch of ads around as well, so be careful. You can always farm ads for heavy. I highly recommend you guys use heavy. Once you get to this section here, there's going to be a third wizard. And what you're going to want to do is clear out all the enemies around here, then stand in that circle that I was just in right there, the circle that I'm aiming towards. You're going to stand in there to charge up the bridge, and then go ahead and cross the bridge, my friend. So once you cross the bridge, you're going to be finally at the final boss, which is going to be the hardest one because she's obviously the main boss in this mission. So that's why I said save your super. Hopefully you still have a little bit of heavy ammo left as well. I used a little bit of heavy ammo there to bring her down about a third. And then I used my my super here, and she still wasn't dead. I actually almost died. I got super close. My screen was super red. I almost died, and but I ended up getting it. So clutch it up. Make sure you get that kill. Right here, I'm going to finish her off with a nice little melee. Once you do that, you're going to head up these stairs right here, these large set of stairs, go to this glowing orb. And once you do that, you're going to be able to get the final quest complete. You're going to get the final step, which is going to pop up right here, which is actually very easy. Okay. Thankfully, we're done. We're pretty much done. All we got to do is go talk to Erismorn in the Sanctuary. That's it, my friends. Congratulations. You have obtained the Deathbringer exotic rocket launcher. That is it. So hopefully you guys found this video useful. If you guys did, leave a like, subscribe if you guys are new. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask in the comment section below. Hopefully this helped you guys out to get the Deathbringer for yourselves. Again, it's an amazing rocket launcher, in my opinion. It's super unique. It's just a great weapon overall. So go ahead and get it. Let me know what you guys think of Shadowkeep so far. I'm loving it. There's so much more to do in the end game, and obviously to get raid ready. That said, I will be streaming all the end game stuff. You can check out links in the description below for that kind of stuff if you guys want to come hang out. But that's it for this guide. Again, thank you guys for watching. I hope it helped you guys out. If you have any questions, again, leave them down in the comment section below. Leave a like, subscribe if you guys are new, and I'll see you guys very soon in another video. Like always, until then, my friends, game on.